Good afternoon and welcome back to California's Farming. This is the Zielonka Survival Challenge. As you can see, we have got up to 34,000 in there. I did manage to complete the ploughing contract on the last one. So now it's watering time. So I go water the greenhouses and then can I set up a second revenue stream. So my first way of making money, of course, greenhouses. Right, best price is February to do this, but can I just rely on that? So what I'm thinking is, do I get my first goat pen in, get some goats, and I can then start earning that way on the goat's milk and everything else. The milk factory is just there. And then ideally, I might be able to get enough money to buy the first plot and start to try and get some equipment. So to get with goats, I will need a mower. But I do have a plan on this aspect as well. So we'll have a look. Let's get the water in. Right. So where are we? As you can see there, I'm now at £38,000 worth of lettuce. And as I say, the best month to sell that is February. Yeah, December, not going to get a lot done. Yeah. So greenhouses are full. Not huge amounts of job offers at the moment. Yeah, so I'm looking at getting that second one in. Yeah. Now, where is it? You can see there, my field comes all the way up to here. So I'm thinking down this line here. Yeah. I'm thinking of putting in the goats and the sheep. Yeah, down this section. Right. So what I'm looking at is, flick over here, anything can be used market. That might be pretty good, but not just yet. Where is it? Animal sheep. So I've got this one. That's 35,000. But I was thinking this one just to get it started. And so I was thinking just along here somewhere. Right. So there, that would give me 14. It will give me 19 goats. Right. But it does allow it to start. Or this one. Yeah, it says I don't have enough money. I need to go do a contract. And then I need to get some money to buy the buy a mower as well. So what I was thinking is, for you lovely people, where is it? Mowers. Here. There's a couple of options. There's this. So that's nice and cheap. Yeah. But it only has a hold of 1,200 litres, or for about £8,000 I can get this with all the bio clip and everything else, and this goes on the back of it. Alright, so that's my options right now. Right, so greenhouses now all have water. Now, I've come up with a bit of an idea, thinking about it. Yeah, so let me tell you what my idea is. My idea is I need to do some more contracts to earn some money. However, right, I have these deadwood contracts. These deadwood contracts, yeah, I've got to cut down 9 trees. Those 9 trees, I can take and go and sell them and everything else. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is eliminate this contract here. That is very, very easy, and turn it into this contract where I've got to cut the trees down, then cut them up, put them on the trailer, and then go and sell them. Right? But I want to go one step further. Instead of selling them, I'm going to transport them all the way back to here and have my own little sawmill, which probably means not every single day I'll do it, or maybe every other month or something like that. But take the trees, bring them down here, and turn them into pallets and sell pallets myself. Right? So that's my idea. Now I'm just going to go see if it will come off. So first thing I'll need, right, is a chainsaw. So do I have a chainsaw? Yes, I have a chainsaw because I've already done one contract. Second thing I need is a trailer to put them on. Right, so, and I believe I've got some fairly cheap trailers in here. Yeah. So I could use this one. Right, I'm thinking that one just because I can get slightly more on it. But this is only going to be for a little, bit. But the sawmill is going to cost about £10,000. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one. 4.5 meters. I'm going to buy that because I can't lease it. Yeah. And if I look down here, not in there. Where is it? Construction, factories. Now I think it's called a small farm sawmill. Okay, can't seem to find it. Tailor shop, carpentry, that's too much. So you've got that one at 36. Carpentry there at 36. Have I actually, I'm now wondering, have I even loaded it in? Right, give me a second and I'll be back. Right, so I am back. There is one. I did find it. However, I've decided not to actually use it. What I've done is, because it was like £10,000. I did find another one. This one's slightly more expensive, so I thought that might be better off for what we're doing. It's not overly cheap. Okay, so I'm going to have fun with this already on. But they're always saying this language isn't aimed at them. Okay. So that's now situated, that's in. And now we're going to go do that contract. So I'm going to drop this off and let's go see how this works. It could work well, or it could be a complete mess. straight to plan. I took the contract on, not realising that the counter had almost time finished and it had timed out. So now I'm just going to sit. I have to sit and wait for another one to turn up. When that other one turns up, I'm thinking just to get a bit of money in, I'm going to just go and do something else. But what? Ah, there's another one. It's just popped back up. So off I go, back to it.
Girl
Right, so I've just sold the wood to the, well, not sold, put the wood into my sawmill, and it's giving me, on those, what, 4 trees, 7,000 litres. Alright, so I can claim the 1,500. Now 7,000 litres, if we look at planks, 110. So we're roughly getting about 110 planks, so let's see, it's just half it on average, so 7, 3.5, so that should give me 3,000 litres of planks tomorrow morning. That's what I'm looking at. Alright, so I started that off. Yeah. Now, don't mind it's not seeing a lot, but let's have a look at planks. Yeah. So, planks, July's the best time to sell, but I'm looking about £3,000 for the planks. So that should give me £12,000 tomorrow. And I also get wood chips as well. Right, so the wood chips will give me even more money. So straight away it's doing that, but it was a 30 grand down. The only other thing, good news, is I think some of those trees there are mine, so I'll bring up my map. Yeah, okay, none of those trees are mine. Right, I don't have trees. I thought some of these I might be able to cut some of these trees down. But by the looks of it, no. I don't know about the one behind here. Yeah, I can get that one. Right, so that just boosts it up a little bit. Right, the only problem is I don't see the return from that until tomorrow. Well, until the next month. So it does mean I still got to make a little bit of money today. So what other contracts have popped up? Now there's this one that's going to take ages without equipment. Same with that. I said I won't doing them because I'm doing these ones. So 101, this is just here. 54 hours. It's 9 trees. No. or go all the way up to the top of the map, do that one, and then I can come down to 24 and do that one. That would give me about 1300, and well, 77's right there. I'm going to borrow this one that I can get the worker on. So I'll just quickly set the worker up on this. It is December, so I'm not expecting much. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one myself and then move on to the next day in January. December and January is probably the worst time, but I do need to make a bit of money. I do need a trailer. Yeah, it's just ever so quickly. Anything in use, nothing that we want. Right, so I'm going to quickly get this done and I'll see you afterwards.
In my hand and the world in
Right, so that's that contract done. So I cash that back in. Yeah, nothing major apart from those ones where they use their plough, and that'll be there all day with that plough. So I think we're going to call it quits there. As you can see, I have spent 34,000 and I've only got £3,000 back. Hopefully, it'll be a different story tomorrow when this is all done. Yeah, it should be give me a bit. But what I do need is, I'm going to need a trailer. Yeah. What have we got? 4 there. How much does it hold on the bale? So I'm going to need 4,000 just to get this, or 6,000 for this. This would give me what? 2, 4, 8. I think it's either 8 or 12. 12 pallets. 8 or 12 pallets. So I need to get 6 grand. £6,000. So that's my next target. Get one of them so I can sell all the lettuce, sell the pallets, and the wood chips. Right, so on that score, I'm going to move this forward a little bit. That can stay there. But it gives me options. It gives me another income source, which is the main thing. I still need to get a chute set up, and I was going to put chutes down here. But you can see there, look, I'm on my limit. Yeah, and anyone seen stunt driving in here? Yeah, stunt driving. Yeah. Right. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day and enjoying the little heat wave we're having over in the UK at the precise moment in time. It's all good. Right, so thank you very much. Have a great weekend and see you on the next episode. Bye for now.